Hello, Tracy here. Welcome back to my channel. So it's Flip Through Friday. Today I am showing this cool journal. I've used chapter 1 paper, Antique Patterns college paper, and there's a lot of like little photos in here from Liana Scrap, a lot of really nice little girl photo images, and a whole heap of vintage ephemera. So with that being said, let's get cracking. So for the cover, I didn't want to touch the beautiful imagery on the back and front, so I've found this doily that had squares. The only thing is it had like a square at the top and bottom which flapped all over the place, so I trimmed them off. And then this beautiful little cluster tag, whatever you want to call them, from Which Crafter You Do, tied together with sari silk. So let's get rid of that. Throughout it is some beautiful vintage lace and textiles from old wedding dresses that I've happened to come across a lady was selling, and some beautiful German lace also. But if you can see, the pattern on here is absolutely beautiful. Did not want to cover that at all, and she measures 17.5 by 11.5. And how big is the spine? Is about 4.5 centimeters. So without further ado, let's go through. So we open it up and we've got this beautiful German vintage lace. We have the postcard that I made online, and we've got a piece of old ledger paper that I've put a stamp on, and we've got this postcard with some beautiful writing on it, just put in there, and then we'll put that down back in there. Like I said, the papers are from chapter 1 papers. This is like a cluster of leftover lace that I had. I believe I have done a video on how I did all those with a nice little button. And then on the other side we have, of the envelope, we have like a little booklet. Let's get those out of there. This is a tag that I made. I'm not going to put all these back in because I'll be here forever. But yeah, there's Liana Scrap. That's one of her images. On the back we've got some writing space, and then on the other side that go on this side is this cute image and this postcard, the Eiffel Tower in the background. So we've got that bit of wallpaper. Oh no, that's not wallpaper, that's wrapping paper. And then the middle. And then here we've got a little envelope that flips up, and we've just got a journal card in there for some extra writing space. This is old lace behind and just in here. And then we have these two cuties. And that's from Liana Scrap too, so we'll pull this out and have a quick look. So I made this the other day, and that's got a little pocket there, and this on the back. So this was off a old vintage type piece of material too, and then we pull that out. This here was cut from an old wedding dress, which I absolutely love. And this lace here came on a big roll from the lady that I bought all the vintage lace from. We have this envelope, which I'll be very careful with because it's ripped there, but that's all part of the charm. I have a thicker cardstock in there to write on, and then this 1909 postal card, Los Angeles, and it's got writing on the back. I don't even know what it is really. Mutual Benefit Department, so I wouldn't call it a postal card. Doesn't sound that nice. But let's just be careful and put that back in there. I'll put that back in later. Some vintage wallpaper. I think that's from Lily Crafts in New Zealand. Just a little tuck out spot. some more vintage lace from Germany. I did have a flip out here, but then I took it off. I didn't like it. And then we've got this little thing clipped on. So we've got a journal card in there on the side. Some cut out from some vintage lace, and then we've got like a journaling spot there on the back. I think this was the Roxy Creation one. So let's keep going. And that's number 2. So I forgot to say too, this is 7 signatures. So we keep going. An old visitor's book, which I've tea dyed. This is just a hidden paper clip. And then in here we have, this is from Liana Scrap, part of her kit. And then this certificate, which it's got part of it. It came in the ephemera pack, genuine ephemera pack from Which Craft Do You Do? And that is so cool. Can't really see what the date is, but love the writing and I love the feel of that paper. So let's just sort of plonk that back in there. And then of course we've got the roses there. And then on the other side we've got this, this is a vintage postcard, or it was a cabinet card, I think, a big cabinet card. And it's got embossed writing on the side. And that's the middle. Beautiful vintage lace. This was from Language of Flowers, or Flower Language. I can't recall quite the right words. And some more vintage lace on the other side. And this is the tuck spot. So in here is a piece of 1895 ledger paper, which I've just folded up nicely. Put it in there, so that's heaps of journal space. Other side of the visitor's book. And then that's the end of that signature. So she's got quite a bit in it. We've got this flip up, and it's got a journal card in the side that you can take out. And on the other side, this little cutie. I'm not sure if that, yes, that has writing on it. Let's have a look. Can we see a date? No, we can't. But I really like her. Let's put her back in there if we can. Yeah, cool. A piece of old 1949 ephemera as the middle page, and then we've got some of this grid paper tea dyed, and then this beautiful piece of material. I think this was off a wedding dress too. So in here we have this postcard. Doesn't have a date. And then we've got this piece of ephemera. It's got Paris written on it. So that goes in there. And moving on. And then we have another tuck spot. Well, it's actually one of these bags. Love this little girl. Look at her cheeky face. So in here we have a couple pieces from Liana Scrap put in there, and then behind we have this old postcard from 1940, and then we've got a piece. Now anyone that's been watching me know that I got a book and it had a whole lot of advertisements on it. Love this, love the writing, love everything about it. And then we've got that on the other side. But I thought I would add that to it. That book is going to be worth its weight in gold. I can see me using a lot from it. Piece of old paper. Some bit of roses on there that I've done. And then we go over. Another piece of a wedding dress. And this is that's for a journal card from the Language of Flowers, and here's another one. I mean, isn't that stunning? Lion Crest Fabrics. So, and that's the bottom of it. So love, love, love that. put that in there behind there. Oh no, I won't put that. I'll put that in later. This is from that book again, with the piece of beautiful flower cut out, and then this came in the ephemera pack from Which Craft Do You Do, with that embossed piece. Ambrose and Sons Limited, just a little piece of paper. Love the blue of it. And then we have this, which I made a while ago, and I thought it actually went with this journal, and I really enjoy doing this. This was, every chapter had a different sketch on it, so I really wanted to use all them, and I did, and I absolutely love it, and I wish I had more of that book. This was from Which Craft Do You Do, in their ephemera pack, and a piece of wallpaper. Some grungy paper from Which Craft Do You Do, as is the doily. And then the other side. And then this also came in the pack, and it's just an old piece of refill paper from Which Craft Do You Do. I've just put that bit of lace on there, which is also from there. Bit of braille paper. I'm pretty sure this came from Kate at Pixie K Design. She's got some if you're interested in any. This is a different wedding dress. And then we've got this journal card, which has got writing space on the back. This was an old piece of ephemera, which I've added. Same with this ledger. Added that. And then we've got a bit of wedding dress there too. And then we've got this from Liana Scraps, and made this up a while ago. Thought it'd be kind of cool to add. And that, my friends, is the end. We have this really cool one, which I made a couple of weeks ago. Journal space on the back. I want to do some more of these. Loved them. And love this doily. That's a corner doily, which is really cool. And then I put this little one there with the rosebud. So that is that. That is my journal that I have made. I will be posting her in my Etsy if anyone is interested. Let me know what you think below. I will be doing more of this kind. I'm quite liking this style. But yeah, if I come across any books like this, I'll definitely be doing more. So I hope you've enjoyed this flip through. I hope you've had a fantastic week, and I will catch you hopefully tomorrow. See you later.